friends. Hi Andre on the other side of the camera.
Hello.
Alright, so this morning we're going to teach you how to make biscuits. And they're really delicious biscuits. They're good for breakfast. They're good for dinner. I'm sure they're good for a lunch. They're just good. Alright, so first here's the ingredient card. You will need a cup of your favorite flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of soft butter, and about 1/4 cup of milk. Those are the basic ingredients. Then you can choose to add which ingredients you want to add. For example, today we'll be adding cheese, deli sliced ham, Italian seasoning, and flaxseed. If I had green olives, I'd probably add them too, but I don't. You can also make this sweet. You can add cinnamon and sugar and raisins and craisins. And I always like adding the flaxseed because you don't really taste it so much and it adds that fiber. So let's start cooking. First thing, preheat your oven to 450. My oven takes a forever, so by the time I'm done mixing everything, it should be ready. Alright, so first you need flour. I use self-rising flour because it's easy and I don't have to buy extra ingredients. And so therefore I don't need the powder, baking powder, and I don't need the salt because it's already mixed in. So, cup of flour, bam! Alright, then I have a little bit of sugar and my Italian seasoning. This is almost empty, so I'm just going to pour the rest in here. There we go. Alright, my flaxseed. Forgot to get it out of the... Got my flaxseed here. And I'm not really measuring this, I'm just pouring it in. That's how I do it. Alright, what's next? I think I'll mix this a little bit. Just kind of mix the ingredients up to make sure none of it clumps together. Ooh, isn't this fun?
Yeah!
Ooh. Alright.
That's great.
Okay, so now I need butter. And I don't really measure this out. I just take a soup spoon and I get a big clump of butter. And I will call that good.
I love butter.
Yeah. I know you do. You can always add more if you need. So this is a hands-on thing, so make sure your hands are already washed, okay? As you can see, I just put it in a bowl. This bowl is actually big for this. It's a small bowl, but you don't need that much space. So what you want to start is by mixing the flour ingredients with the butter, and you'll want it until it is clumpy. Maybe we can figure out how to, on a program, how to make this fast forward a bit so you don't have to watch this whole thing. Yeah.
We will.
Alright. So, in all reality, this doesn't take that long to make all this stuff. Let's see. Do you want to sing a song, Andre? So as you can see, it's starting to get clumpy. See the little crumblies? Not clumpy, crumbly. You want it crumbly, not clumpy. See how it's kind of crumbling? If you feel like this is not crumbly enough for you, you can add butter if you want. It's totally up to you. I've added more butter before, and I ended up having to add more flour at the end because it was just too much. moisture. Alright, that looks pretty good. So as you can see, that took like a minute or something. Okay, let's get some of the excess stuff off of my fingers. Alright, done with flour, done with butter. That aside. Alright, so now that's your basic mixture apart from the milk. Okay? But I want to add stuff. Like I said, if you want it to be sweet, you can add raisins and craisins, chocolate chips, cinnamon. You know, I even thought about doing like maple syrup chunks, but I don't know. I'd have to try to make the syrup like clumpy. I don't know how to do that yet. Probably have to add flour. So now I'm gonna cut my block of cheese. I chose medium cheddar cheese, natural cheese. It says it's natural. I don't know.
It says it's natural.
Yeah, who really knows?
Yeah.
I'm trying to make this into not really skinny, even though it's a little skinny there, but about that width is really nice. I think I'm gonna do just a little bit more. All right, it's gonna be cheesy. Cheese back up. So, yeah, there's how much cheese I'm using right today. You see, there's my finger. So you can have an idea. Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent thoughts. And I'm just going to use like a little handful of this deli ham. I like the deli honey ham. It tastes really good in this recipe.
I love it.
You're salivating.
Yeah.
Alright, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to cut this cheese like into these pieces. Like, see that? See how wide it is? That's kind of what I'm going to do. If it's wider, that's okay. This doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
I don't actually measure a whole lot out, as you've noticed, so, and it hasn't turned out bad yet.
No, I can tell. It's true.
And then I'm just gonna go in tiny little cubes. Now, obviously, I'm not a professional cook, so I'm sure that everyone in my family will be able to cut this cheese a lot. Cut this cheese a lot faster than what I am doing. But hey, it's not a race.
Exactly.
Unless if you're in a hurry. And this can be really fast if you're in a hurry.
Unless if you're late for a job or work.
Yep. Alright, so I put the cheese in there. I might do the exact same thing with the ham. Not as meticulously, but still. I'm just going to kind of cut it into strips. Ugh. Those are good strips. Okay, and then I also cut it into tiny. If you have, like, if it turns out there's a big chunk in there, it's really not a big deal. You almost can't even, like, you can taste it in the biscuit, but you can't really see it. It's not like it really sticks out. And you're like, oh God, look, I just got a chunk of meat. No, that's not how it works.
Okay, I guess we have some helper.
Oh, hey Nemo.
Another member of our family. Nemo, say hello to everybody. Nemo.
Taste test for us. Hi, Lonnie. Okay, gotta keep my hands clean. Alright, so now we're just gonna kind of mix it up because I want to make sure that the cheese is like comes apart in the clumps, that it's these little cubes like it's supposed to. Make sure my cheese is cubed. You know, mix up the ham. Make sure everything's got a good, even mixture. Alright, I think this is mixed good enough. Now, with my milk, I don't measure that out at all. Because when I measured it out to 1/4, I used not even half of that. it was like so little. So you want to start by just adding a little. You can always add more. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just adding like a little bit of milk. And then with my trusty hand, I'm gonna mix it, and I hope I didn't add too much milk. I might have. That's okay.
So what do you do if you add more
Too much
milk than
milk?
too much?
Just add a little bit of flour.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit of flour. If I add too much flour, then I add a little bit more milk.
So you continue until you get perfect consistency.
Exactly.
Or at least some of the milk or flour is gone.
Exactly.
Then
Okay.
you have to go to the shop to buy new milk or flour.
Give me some more flour.
Yeah. Then you ask husband to bring you more from the shop.
I'll give you an extra biscuit.
Yeah, if you bring me more milk.
Alright. This actually might be okay. So you're just gonna keep mashing this until it's like a solid piece of dough. You know, obviously, if you want to do it on your counter, you can, but I just don't like cleaning up the extra mess. So I will do it in my bowl.
That's excellent, yeah, excellent idea.
Yeah, because I wouldn't clean it up.
Yeah.
I'd make Andre
That's why I said it's excellent.
you wish jellyfish. You wish jellyfish.
Here I treat it raw, uncooked, because there is ham. He loves meat.
See, I've already got a following. My fans.
Well, I'm a follower.
I've got 2 fans already. Alright, I don't know if I'll add any more milk to this. It feels nice. Maybe a little crumbly. I'll show you what I do if I add milk. Because I want to be very careful. Because it just goes such a long ways. Oh, I'm kneading it. Or just a little bit, you know. It feels pretty good. Like it doesn't feel real dry. I might add just a little bit.
There you go.
So if I add just like a little bit, I'm talking like little, not even a cap. Like that's plenty.
It's plenty. Oh.
Yeah. And what I like to do is I like to take the milk, first, and kind of spread it around and just rub it around.
Massage.
Yeah, just to make sure it gets everywhere. And then, then I'll start back with my kneading. You need to knead.
You need to knead.
Want you to want me. I need you to need me. I love you to love me. Just kidding. Alright, this looks pretty good. I'm gonna go for a 2-hander now. Alright, this usually makes like 6 biscuits.
Ooh.
Obviously, if you're not measuring anything, you can just add a little bit more flour if you need more biscuits and add a little bit more of everything. Again, measuring's overrated, so that's how you get yourself in trouble is you measure things and then everything turns out wrong. Alright, so now I have a ball. Right? Ball. I'm gonna split my ball in half. Like that. And this ball, I'm going to make 3 biscuits out of it. I have my air bake non-stick pan. You need a pan. You need to make it non-sticky, so if it's not naturally non-sticky, then you'll want to add something.
Oil.
Butter, oil, yeah. That spray stuff. Alright, so I'm going to pinch off, kind of pinching it like that, just to make me 3 semi-balls. I can always take or add more. Then for each ball, I'm going to really kind of massage it between my hands. Oh, oven's done just in time. We're almost ready.
Yeah, good ovens.
And rolling it I'm really feeling the insides of it when I do this, like, just really making sure. I like to roll it. I don't know why. It's fun. And I do that, and I squish it down.
Ooh.
Yep. And there is biscuit number 1. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
It's so yummy. Delicious. Delicioso. And you know how people do biscuits and gravy?
Uh-huh.
Instead of gravy, you could use marinara sauce.
Oh.
Like spaghetti sauce, right?
Oh.
Ooh, yum. That would be good. And obviously, you know what you like, so you can change your ingredients, extra added ingredients to make this. If you want a little spicy, you can add some cayenne pepper.
Yeah.
Saving Andre from having to have too many spicy meals.
Thank you.
And you could, oh my gosh, you could add like sausage, already cooked sausage, obviously.
Ah, yeah, we
raw
have.
sausage.
We should have made it next time with sausage.
Yeah. No, I mean like a farce.
Ah,
like
farce.
ground beef sauce.
Ground beef.
Yeah. Because you don't want, you probably don't want big chunks of this.
Ah.
You need something like that. Just
Smaller.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh.
Like what Mom makes. You know how she makes that syrupy breakfast casserole where she puts like the syrup in the sausage
Ah.
and egg and.
Yeah.
Mom, you're next to do this.
Yeah.
That breakfast casserole.
We'll be waiting.
Is
Yeah.
Beautiful. That's a really small biscuit.
It's okay. It will be for you.
Almost done rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those biscuits rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Right. Alright. If I didn't feel rushed, I'd probably take a little bit from these to add to here, but I'm trying to hurry for you guys, so.
Oh yeah, we're hungry.
Alright, my oven is ready. It's at 450. I'm putting this in the middle rack. I don't know why, because people always say put in the middle rack, so I'm putting it in the middle rack. And then, here's the kicker. I'm going to set my timer only for 5 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will flip the biscuits. And then I will cook it again for approximately another 4 minutes. So 9 minutes total. Not long. We'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Alright, it's been 5 minutes for us. Has it been 5 minutes for you? Alright. So as you can see, they're not done yet, obviously. But to keep from burning, you want to go ahead and flip. So, flop it over. As you can see, the cheese is melting. Yummy, yummy. Alright, that's all there is to the flip. Put it back in. It's still at 450. I'm going to set the timer for another 4 minutes. And then we'll be done.
Ah.
So 9 minutes total. Alright everyone, we'll see you in 3 minutes and 55 seconds.
Woo!
Alright everyone, we're about ready. Ready to count down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Alright, the biscuits are ready. Nemo's ready.
No way, let's check.
No way, okay? So, I don't like my biscuits dark and burnt at all. But obviously, if you like yours browner, you can leave it in for another minute or two. But there's our biscuits.
Delicious.
Delicious. So that's how you make these beautiful biscuits.
Woo!
Yeah, maybe we should show them what it looks like on the inside.
Yeah.
Ready? Here, I'll take the
Be
small
careful.
one. It's hot. Alright, can you see that right?
Mm-hmm.
You ready? Ooh, flaky.
Oh my goodness.
Mmm. Here. I'll do half of a taste. Wait, can you see? I'll do half the taste test. Ah, hot. Mmm. Delicious.
Yay!
Here, you try it. Here, I'll film you. Hang on. This is our cameraman. What do you think? You want to give Nemo the other part? See what he thinks?
No.
No. But you've got 7 more biscuits.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what Nemo thinks.
Nima, sit.
Oh, good boy.
Boy.
What do you think, buddy?
What do you think, Nima?
You like it?
More.
Oh, look at those wagons. He
Yeah,
likes
it's a good
it.
sign.
He
You like it. Yeah!
All right.
Biscuit.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you have a great Sunday.